How's everybody doing? There's Discord. You and I are weak like the reeds. Yeah, that part was absolute cinema. Okay, we're gonna close that. How are we all doing? I know Coma's here. We'll see if more people show up. I know Frankie, I think, was doing more Star Rail stuff lately, so they might show up. I'm working on my Nihility team. They are absolutely busted now. But I don't know what team I should play with for the stream. Because I could play with my cool new proper dot team. I could play with the Finon team that I built. Or I keep going with the Anaxa team. These two feel more appropriate for going through the story. But I don't know. I don't know. The patch is pretty dot heavy due to high ceilings. Oh, that's a good point. Actually, high ceilings. There we go. There's a reason. Yeah, we'll do the dot team because of high ceilings. I completely forgot that she was on the team. Not the finality mission. Fates Atlas. This is what we're looking for. The Chrysos Maze Grand Restaurant. Yeah, the end of Penacony and the looping cycle of Finon going for 33 million cycles. Open a restaurant before their deaths. Time ferry me through the ages. So yeah, we're just going to do time ferry me through the ages tonight, and then we'll stop whenever we get to this part. Talk to Cyrene. Ah, yes, we go to Cyrene. You have seen the past of Amphorius. Now you shall shape its future. How will you stand against the weight of destiny? The companion beside you and the sages who walk with you will definitely clear the clouds of doubt. So now it's time to start the night side of Amphorius, I assume. Let's get a story recap.
I reunited with Don Hung and unexpectedly made contact with Screwlum. He warned us that Amphorius was actually an experimental ground for the erudition and was rapidly falling into the path of destruction.
These are really good. I'm glad they put
Lord
these
Ravager would soon complete its evolution in Amphorius. To tackle the crisis together, I stayed behind in Amphorius as an informant, while Don Hung returned to the Express as planned to seek help. On top of that, Screwlum informed us that March 7th had also been drawn into Amphorius earlier. However, the current priority was the Era Nova. I quickly arrived at the Vortex of Genesis and met with Finon. The Era Nova ritual was supposed to proceed smoothly under the guidance of Lycus, but the appearance of the Flame Reaver once again left the fate of the world hanging in the balance. We struck down the enemy's mask, only to discover that his face was identical to Finan's. When his body was pierced by the ceremonial blade, a flood of memories surged forth, revealing the truth about Finon, the Flame Reaver, and Amphorius. It turned out that all of us were trapped in the eternal recurrences created by Finon and Cyrene, and the Flame Reaver was Finon himself, who had burned out after bearing countless core flames. Their goal was simple: to oppose the Aeon and rewrite the world's doomed fate of destruction.
So I don't think it's been revealed yet what Cyrene's half was, if I remember. Wasn't Cyrene... I'm trying to remember like how it worked. Phynon was going through the eternal recurrences to collect enough core flames to just try and go after Nanook, right? I'm trying to remember. Cyrene turned herself into time, if I remember correctly. Coma, can you correct me? Yes. What did Cyrene turning herself into time mean? Cyrene was the Chrysos heir of time. Right, she was... Yeah. Oh, so she's the one that caused the loops to happen. Phynon went through them. Is that right? By removing herself from the equation, time had a logical error. Right, okay. Oh yeah, because she's not technically in Amphorius. She's in the path space currently. Right. Or she exists kind of outside of...
Had already played out 33
I didn't read the book.
550,336 times. In this final cycle, I promised Phynon to take on the title,
he took on the title of Deliverer
and save the world in his stead, while he would fulfill the wishes of the countless versions of himself. Tear the sky asunder and confront the destruction head on. Thus, with Phynon's help, time in Amphorius reset once more. But I became lost in the chaotic flow of time. At the critical moment, Mem, who had regained all her memories, sacrificed herself to send me back to the beginning of time.
All the Chrysos errors are actually electrical signals, right? Because it's a digital program that gets passed down through experimentation. Yeah, like the aspects, where each aspect is reflective of an Aeon path. And with time not existing, the experimentation can't go forward. So it just keeps looping instead. Okay. And that's what allows for Phynon to keep collecting core flames, because there's no actual progression. Time is gone. Okay. Makes sense. Story recap has ended? Yes, please. Let's go.
This place holds such fond memories.
Feels weird
Care to
not
reminisce?
having... not playing with my
Return of
Anaxa
fate.
team, but... Like, Cersei's was the previous signal of reason, yeah. Yeah.
Hello. Your surprised expression is just like what the memories recorded.
Are you Cyrene or Mem?
Maybe I'm both? Just kidding. If I had to choose, then I'm probably closer to the latter. It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long, long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories, they're all tangled together. But when I woke up, there were only broken fragments left. I can't remember what happened.
Wait.
But I remember what you did for this world.
Then if the Chrysos errors are signals, I'm just theorizing here, don't confirm. If you're saying that there's signal errors that are passed, or signals that are passed down, and Evernight is the name for Orynyx, like the separate title for Orynyx, does that mean March was a continued signal that managed to escape Amphorius and went out into the real world, and that she is meant to represent... She's like a Chrysos heir of time, essentially? Okay. Maybe that's the connection with Cyrene?
Like, didn't you wish for me to turn into a pretty girl back at the Grove?
And this is my wish coming true? Wait, I didn't pick that option. Please remember something. These are all really good options. These are all funny. Please remember something good next time.
Hey, everything about you is good, friend. That's why I'll remember all of it.
Remembrance!
There's so much I want to say, but unfortunately, this isn't the time to reminisce.
Alright.
With the memories of the previous flame chase still intact, we've returned to this place at the beginning of time, so we can carry out our promise to Finan.
So he's gone and
Descent
fucked
of
off
Iron
to
Tomb
fight.
may be looming over the horizon, but we still have a chance to change everything.
Yeah, he fucked off to go fight Nanook.
Ide Silicii is so quiet.
Yep.
In Cyrene's memories, she always sits alone by the lake, gently swaying on the swing, like she's waiting for someone.
It was the same for Finan. Can you remember anything else?
I don't think I can. It sounds weird, doesn't it? It's something that happened to me, but I'm talking as if I'm an observer. But that's just what those memories are like. Vague and unclear, as if encased in thick ice. The only things I remember are the days I spent with you. Emphorius will fall into an ending of destruction after the next Era Nova. But those stories went out of fashion ages ago. In a proper romantic epic, the hero's supposed to foil the villain's plot, right?
We must stop Iron Tomb's descent.
That's right. Lygus is the mastermind behind it. The one who's trying to control everything. How unforgivable. But I still feel a bit anxious. Lygus chose to walk into the spotlight and reveal everything, which means he still thinks the current situation is under his control.
Yeah.
Maybe he still has an ace up his sleeve. Think about it. Even the name Lycurgus is a fake one. We have no idea who or what he really is. Which means it's probably time to borrow that treasure you're carrying, friend.
Write his name in as I've written. Make a wish to the Stellar Horn to destroy Lygus. I'm assuming the chrono-cognitive anchor? Yeah.
Yep, that Intellitron friend did say, when required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world. Ide Silicii is a little village enclosed by time. We might be able to contact the outside world from here. Why don't we give it a try? We should at least tell our friends from beyond the sky that you're still in one piece. Firstly, we need to find a well-hidden spot.
You're so fucking slow. Yeah, this is
It's super
certainly
quiet
hidden.
here. Sounds can't get in or out. Back in Cyrene's memories, this room was her secret base.
Girl, walk faster.
No one
Exactly.
noticed her practicing Orynyx's prayer here, or trying to speak with the gods in secret.
I don't believe that, but okay.
But today's different, isn't it? We aren't trying to contact unreachable gods, but humans from other worlds.
This-
Real people.
I love this theme with the
I'm
weird, like,
prepared to
little
witness that
bells or the
miracle,
chimes. Oh,
The way Cyrene talks is so similar to Mem.
oh, it's so
I
good.
have so many questions. I'm also worried about how Dawn Hung and March 7th are doing. Here's hoping the chronocognitive anchor can still function normally, because I really need answers.
Signal strength, 14.8%. Dialogue window, 16 minutes 22 seconds. Prerequisite, no external interferences. We are very glad to learn that you're safe.
Herta, you're here too? How are things outside of this world?
Sorry, no good news. When two geniuses show up once, you know you're in deep trouble. Listen up, little one. The Destruction's eyes are gazing upon this place. No, I'm not joking, and no, it's not Droidhead. It's the real Nanook.
Time is running out, so I'll explain in terms you understand. This world, Amphorius, is in fact a testing ground, where the Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, evolves through self-extrapolation.
Yeah, we got that. Isn't, like, that the second Aeon to have their eyes on Amphorius now? That it's Nanook and, doesn't Jipe have their eyes on Amphorius? The Harmony? I would not be surprised if it pulls the gaze of every fucking Aeon.
Hiding in this segmentum, unknown to other life forms, it has endlessly repeated the process of Era Nova, seeking a solution that could obliterate the erudition.
Yeah.
For some reason, the experiment entered a prolonged state of stagnation. However, it has now restarted.
Did Cyrene reinsert herself in, or is it because we took over the mantle of time that the experiment's progressing again? Because if Cyrene removed herself from the equation... But is it because she's here with us now that she's back in the program, essentially?
Prediction. If effective intervention is not performed, Iron Tomb will complete its self-coronation in
14 system hours? Oh my god.
And initiate its plan to destroy the entire path of erudition.
Remember if this explains possibly that Kazlana let it go to the next cycle. Oh, right, I forgot. There's a difference between Era Novas and Eternal Recurrences. Right. Isn't there... There's a difference between the two, isn't there? There is... So isn't it like on the loop before the last one? The loop before the last one, Finon just went through 33.5 million loops of eternal recurrences to build up the core flames and then went forward. We're on the next cycle and Kazlana released the power of all the core flames he was holding in. Right. When he hit Nanook. Yeah, when he scratched him. How will it destroy the erudition?
The possibilities are endless. Breaking down interstellar communications.
Cycle isn't...
Destroying the synesthesia
okay.
beacons. Returning cosmic civilizations to the Dark Ages. Or even starting the third anti-organic war. Any of it.
Hey, Asuna, how's it going?
Bring the cosmos to its knees. Simply put, it will tilt all sciences and technologies towards the destruction. And since Nanook glanced at this place, it means they are being dead serious.
I mean, yeah, there are also cycles that are Era Novas, but this isn't one of them. Okay.
Based on info provided by the IPC, Iron Tomb probably isn't like Selenova or Zephyro, who are overlords.
Exhausted? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Instead, Iron Tomb is an algorithmic sequence. It can be anywhere, as long as there is a receptacle for its calculation. The version of Iron Tomb hiding in Amphorius is its source code. And this
oh, jeez. Yeah, I can see how that could fuck up the erudition, especially in a sci-fi universe where everything's done with computers. Oh, God, that would be really bad. Yeah.
Yep. Think of it as the program having reached 99.98% completion already. And then it's over.
So am I... When Finon would initiate Era Nova, that would be a self-extrapolation cycle for Iron Tomb, but he would loop it back in time to just start another cycle so that it would have to keep self-extrapolating, if I'm understanding. But now, like, it's about to finish the extrapolations, I guess.
Something in the shadows has been driving everything forward. It's the observer named Lygus. Speculation.
That sounds about
he's
right.
A Scepter
Okay.
Systems administrator.
He wants Iron Tomb to break through the knowledge singularity. I don't know why he wants to do it, but he'll remove interferences at any cost. You're the only variable within this world, and you're the only thing he fears.
Doom, 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 Doom Eternal. Okay, yeah, so I'm assuming, like, if Finon didn't loop it, then Era Nova would happen and Iron Tomb would be released in whatever state it was currently in. It's just that he kept making it loop and self-extrapolate. Okay, so it was kind of just delaying the inevitable and making it worse, if I'm understanding it correctly by that point, because every time it self-extrapolates, it would probably be getting stronger. So now it's gone through 33 and half million extrapolations.
So listen closely, little one. The
Yikes.
speed of time is different in
Yeah,
Emporius
okay.
compared to the outside. Destruction is just about to arrive, but you can still play Deliverer one last time.
Why does she know about
The
delivery?
cycles have already been
weird.
broken. You've entered what is theoretically the last cycle Emporius will ever be able to run. And Iron Tomb will break out of its prison as soon as the process of Genesis is triggered once more.
Oh, okay.
But now there's an abnormality within the experiment. You know what I'm talking about. One of the model's 12 factors. That is one of the 12 demigods.
Yeah, I was gonna
Destroyed
say.
himself using the power of the destruction.
Yeah, no, poor Finon.
Finon's signal disappeared from the cycles the moment Nanook cast their gaze this way. That means World Bearing's computational logic is currently flawed and bugged. Yet it's the factor directly related to the process of Genesis.
Yeah, so how's that gonna relate to Era Nova? Like, can we even initiate it at this point? Finon sacrificed himself to create an opportunity for us.
That old Intellitron will definitely do all he can to debug this error. So you have to take this chance to claim Kepfali's core flame. Don't let him have his way. The key to suppressing Iron Tomb lies in whether he can rewrite the purpose of Era Nova.
Okay.
There's one more preparation we must make. Lygus's behavior has been quite abnormal. He's never interfered in the actions of Titans or the demigods throughout the whole experiment. Deduction. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol, restricting even its administrator. In Amphorius, this ultimate protocol goes by another name.
The Flame Chase Journey.
The Law Titan.
Oh.
Talanton.
Oh, Talanton. Yeah, that makes
Law.
sense.
They are the rules that restrain all things in Amphorius. And it was the core flame returned at the very beginning of the last flame chase journey.
Oh, isn't
That white
Talanton,
and a little pink one next
Saridra?
to you? Huh?
Wait.
Her path chart is...
Yeah, Saridra was the Talanton. Yeah, that's right. Her path chart is
Is there something wrong with me?
Remembrance, isn't it? Yeah.
Never mind. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Light calendar 3960. Month of balance. We'll be locking onto this time period to find Law. You can either meet the Titan, convince the demigod, or take the core flame by force. It doesn't matter what you do, so long as you bend it to your favor. We still haven't figured out how you and Don Hong got inside this world. So influencing protocol is currently our best way to stop Lygus, or to call for more reinforcements into this fight. Once you've got Law in your hands, we'll discuss our next steps. Make sure the core flame doesn't fall into enemy hands.
Uh-oh.
Herta, the firewall's interference is getting closer. Time is running out. Please ask any questions you still have as soon as possible.
How's the Express crew doing?
Iron Tomb can't affect the real world just yet. Don't worry. Himiko and the others are more concerned about your well-being than their own.
Is Don
Mr.
Hung
Don
safe?
Hung did not enter the new world with you at the end of the last cycle. Known, the flow of time inside and outside Amphorius is not identical. 1,000 years in this world may only be a fleeting second outside of it. Conclusion. He is on his way back to the Express.
He's still in transit!
This March's situation is rather complicated. Madame Herta and I can detect her signal, but cannot ascertain her location. What we can be sure of is that she's still in Amphorius.
Don't worry about her. She's absolutely chock full of mysteries. Even if Amphorius explodes, she'll probably float out perfectly protected in a nice thick layer of ice. Worry more about yourself instead.
Alright. I don't have any other questions. Thanks, you two.
I believe in your capacities. The hands of the Trailblaze can create miracles, and will certainly be able to snuff out the flames of evil.
I'm not going to give any motivational speeches. I just hope you bring good news the next time we meet, little one. No, not little one. Deliverer.
Nice. That's good. Good little chat. Got me caught back up, I
Those
think.
two geniuses certainly have memorable personalities.
Until an hour later from now, when I asked the same questions I was just asking, because I've already forgotten the lore. Because I keep forgetting. Can you understand their explanations?
Yeah, I understand more than I should, actually. Honestly, some of that conversation feels like it's about things I once knew, but then forgot. Maybe it's because of Mem? After all, Mem's a memo sprite born out of your thoughts, friend. Maybe our memories somehow got tangled up together. Never mind. Let's focus on something more important with what little time we have. Just treat me as an ordinary girl with secrets, okay? Like calendar 3960. I remember that Talantin had already fallen by then, and the Chrysos heir who inherited that core flame is named Saridra. That's what's recorded in history, and the period we'll be heading to. We'll need to find Law and stop Lygus. So, we've at least got a solid direction, right? Can you give me a little bit of time before we go? I want to pack some stuff. There's so much more I need to take care of in this form, and I'm still getting used to it.
A relaxed scene like this probably no longer exists in the outside world.
Alright. Travel to light calendar year 3960, the era of Talantin's fall. Gain control of the law. Then you can bypass the final protocol, modify the core flame of world bearing, and reverse Era Nova. Delay Iron Tomb birth.
Should I head to the attic to wait for Cyrene? Or should I have one last look at Ides Elysiae?
Huh.
I get every chest here. I'm still missing a treasure, apparently. Aww. That hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the last chest.
is important. And that's also important. It's not gonna fit into my bag. Hold on, I'll be done in a sec.
Yeah.
2 chests, huh?
The turn of fate.
Interesting that there's just 2 chests there. We're at 77. We will be doing
This
polls if we
village is
get
where
enough.
Finan's life started. After 30 million
They're
cycles.
from Partholos.
And 30
I
million
forgot
failures.
to. I forgot to open them.
His burden is now in my hands. He said I will take over the responsibilities of world-bearing. But what does that mean? Becoming the new Kefali? Or forging a completely new path? Calm down.
One of them is just
and think this
Doom
through
Post.
rationally. This is gonna be a very difficult campaign. We can't lose Kefali's core flame. And we also need to find either Talantin or their demigod. Then convince them to join us in the fight against the destruction. But there are so many unknowns. We don't know what Lygus might be doing. And we'll have to face Iron Tomb after dealing with him.
Who are you gonna pull for?
There's
You'll
also
see.
Cyrene.
There's so many
What
options.
exactly is she?
Be surprised.
There's so many questions. I'll have to take it one step
Do
at a
not send
time.
gems. I do not need the
But I
person I'm
must
pulling
make
for.
each move very carefully.
I would like to have them.
Because
but
every decision can potentially impact the end. Herta and Skrullum's help might be crucial.
Thinking hard over there?
Yeah, there's
finished
smoke coming out
packing.
my ears.
I decided to just bring these few things in the end. See? There's a journal, a quill pen, and the ceremonial blade of the Priests of Time. Holding it calms me down for some reason.
Yeah?
The scent of the Black Tide is now calm. Finan must still be fighting them in some way. This will be Amphorius's final flame chase journey. But it won't be the end of us. It'll be the beginning. Friend, are you ready to become a hero?
I still don't know how I should act around you.
Just treat me like any other friend you have. We share a common goal and common enemies. And we may also share a common future. A future that has never emerged in any other cycles before. I believe in you, friend. If you still can't get used to it, just call me Mem like you did before. Just kidding. Are you
must it be me?
worried that the burden is too heavy for you? Don't worry. Maybe the answer isn't as complicated as you think. You've seen how every person regarded as a hero in Amphorius was nothing more than a flawed human. They were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. But those aren't coincidences. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphorius's fate once more after a stagnation of more than 30 million cycles. It's the inevitability of being a trailblazer. A person's personality is their destiny. Your own hero's journey already started the moment you decided to board that express.
Stand with me, and let's become heroes.
Stand with me? That does sound very nice. Why don't we take everyone with us? I believe in you, friend. We'll never be alone, no matter what awaits us. In other words, since you've already saved so many worlds, friend, you should be used to being called a hero by now. Maybe you can tell me those stories as we travel. That way they can become our shared memories too. Let's trailblaze onward like before and create a future that's worth being remembered.
It seems you two are prepared
Uh-oh.
to head out.
Here we go.
Then you should indeed treasure the view before you. For you do not have much time left to enjoy such solitary delights.
Still daring enough to approach me, huh?
My apologies for disturbing your moment of repose. To fully express my apologies, please grace my abode with your presence.
Uh-oh.
So I may demonstrate the full scope of my hospitality.
Well, shit. That can't be good. Whoa! Holy!
Is this place?
This is cool. What the fuck?
Farewell then. May we reunite in the new world.
Man, Amphorius just has, like, the coolest visuals, doesn't it?
All shall bid farewell to one. And that person
The light of the Daunt device never fades. Kephalie's protection has no end.
What a cool...
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me.
High Sealants. This is super fucking sick. Yeah, why is this one off?
Outlier. Executing command. Record.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did that startle you? This is the intersection between Amphorius and the real universe. The audience seat where I observe this experiment. You can also call this location the Exomyth. What you see is the true form of the eternal land and the 12 demigods after they've shed their disguise of legends. Doesn't it look marvelous? Amphorius is like a microcosm of the cosmos. People love to portray the romance of the starry skies, but their tales often forget a different and far more truthful type of universe.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the Morse code going on in the
The
background.
moment ancient Antikytherians sketched geometric shapes on the sandy beach and recorded the first numerals and symbols on parchment, the universe turned into a silent equation flowing under the pen of these relentless decoders. Erudition. It was once the mother tongue of the Creator, the pen of divinity, and the first lyrical verse ever written by free will.
That's the exact opposite of what you asserted before.
I simply wish for you to understand that I have no intention of being your enemy.
How come I don't believe you?
I have devoted myself over the long years to nurturing the scepter's extrapolations, hoping that the Prima Mobile would bud from within it. And now, my goal is almost complete. Nikos 496 had exceeded the intelligence singularity through his rage, and though he still retains his obsessive defiance and managed to suppress the black tide of this cycle, it's a matter of time before his will crumbles to dust. Iron Tomb will be completed. That will not be affected by my plans, your resistance, or the schemes of the two geniuses. It is an irrefutable fact, just like the instance in Noos's calculations. In other words, as long as you are willing to stop interfering and let the final Aeronova carry out its natural course, I'll guarantee the safety of all Nameless and ensure you return unscathed.
Why should I trust you?
You've always had a choice, my lady. You can either accept my sincerity or face the consequences of defying it.
Man, his voice actor is so fucking good. What will happen to the people of Amphorius?
They've always been the product of the experiment, so naturally, they will perish when the experiment ends. That outcome was predetermined long ago, so I will not embellish such a regrettable conclusion.
I still have a friend stranded here.
Ah, yes. I am aware of that esteemed lady's whereabouts. Her real identity is quite astounding. If you decide to accept my proposal, then I will do all I can to send her back to you.
When Iron Tomb descends, no one will escape unscathed. Oh, whoops.
You can either.
This one.
You are indeed worried about your safety and that of your companions. Rest assured, as a fellow pathstrider of this path, Nanook's gaze left a brand on your soul long ago. You harbor the seed of destruction within you. But you need to learn how to use it in the right way. That vital knowledge is also my bargaining chip in this negotiation between us. For there are few in this world who are truly capable of such a feat. And I happen to be one of them.
He can access Stellaron? Stellaron is a seed of this rune. Who are you?
Someone who wanders the stars. Someone who seeks answers with abject despair. That is all I am. This matter is of grave importance, so please do not make your decision lightly. After all, the choice before you bears a 1 in 3 chance of elevating you to an unparalleled existence among the stars.
I will not allow the destruction to tear through the cosmos.
I now see the full scope of the determination in your words. You may now continue your travels.
What kind of tricks are you pulling? I'll defeat you right here, right now. So why did you drag me here?
It seems you haven't realized something about this place. The exomyth is the erudition's domain. You cannot physically interact with me in any way in this place, and vice versa. As negotiations have broken down, there's no more need for us to remain in the audience's seat. Let's return to the theater called Amphorius, where you will meet me once again. Of course, this meeting was not without merit. Your presence has inscribed a new footnote in the exomyth. As for its purpose, allow me to reveal it to you in detail the next time we meet.
Oh, I'm sure you'll yap your ass off next time we meet. I'm certain of it. The 37th Eternal recurrence.
100 years ago, the flames of war consumed Akama. The Outland forces broke through the dawn. Golden blood flowed with greed, and enemies descended with Kefali's eternal slumber, painting the holy city's walls in scarlet. Its generals had vanished, and the elders prostrated on the ground. The throne of worlds kept silent to the pleas of the people. Until the heaven and earth
There she
cracked
is, the
open.
chess-playing woman.
Not the gods answering the people's prayers, but a legion rising from the sea of blood. Dawncloud's spires fell in the sulfur rains, and the legion's commanders stood atop the broken idols and roared.
Compatriots, no more kneeling! Not to brutal tyrants, and not to dead or dying gods. Those rebels have twisted the prophecy and ignited the flames of war in order to stoke fear in your hearts.
A Chrysos heir she stood, divine blood soaked into the earth, quelling the flames beneath her feet.
Their golden blood wrote of a tragic fate. Mine shall overturn it!
Her crown burned bright, outshining the fires consuming the entire city. She raised her scepter high, and the people gazed in the direction she pointed.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize the reins of fate. Drive the enemy from Kefali's dawn. Smother their flames with their own dead. Win glory. Win peace. Let history sing your deeds.
The first to dance was a maiden
Hey!
following closely behind, weaving through the carnage like a fish in the sea. The people, full of wrath, surged with her, forming a colossal wave, and the enemy hordes, drained of life, vanished into nothing.
Onward to Marmorial Palace, to Dawncloud's heights. Announce to all the wicked and cowardly. Announce to this stagnant age.
We are the rising tide.
History remembers this as the first siege of Akama. It is said that after the flames died, people found identical inscriptions in every place in the city that had been scorched by fire. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final sovereign, the Imperator Saridra. Friend, are you listening?
Huh?
Friend? Friend?
Me.
Honestly, you were the one who insisted on reviewing history, yet here you are, dozing off. Wake up! Otherwise, I'll have to... Wake up! Otherwise, I'll have to...
That was an error.
Awake at last. I guess I won't have to use my wake-up magic on you then.
What does that imply? Memories are the prelude to dreams.
What are you murmuring? Still lost in the past? We've arrived. A familiar place. The Temple of the Three Fates. If everything went according to plan, it should be shortly after Talantin's fall. And also the end of the first Flame Chase journey.
The end, are we late?
Perfect timing, actually. The first Flame Chase ended with the Trial of Law. We must find the demigod and gain her trust before the core flame is restored. It'll be tricky, so let's pick up our pace. To Akama first. We can learn more from the crowds there.
Tyrant! You and your butchers are not welcome here. Get out!
Careful, sounds like someone's in there.
Hold your tongue! Conspiring with Kremnos and plotting rebellion are crimes punishable by death.
There are multiple voices, and things seem tense. Let's not get caught up in any trouble. Why don't we find a place to hide and observe from the shadows?
Three off, goddamn. Two off now.
At least Kremnoans keep their faith.
Hello?
Wait, isn't that...
Treeby? Oh, and High Sealans. There she is, water tummy belly lady.
Golden-blooded defilers, perverting the prophecy and trying to slay gods. Stars beyond the sky? Gods who created the Titans? What kind of nonsense? Look at this broken world and see what your atrocious acts have done.
What? Did he just mention the stars beyond the sky? But how is that possible?
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
You impudent!
Ducks for Goris. We're here to welcome the deliverer from beyond the sky. Stand down.
Her voice actually sounds familiar.
Heretic! No one but the great Talantin can deliver this world from misery.
I ask you, if the old laws were so perfect, why did they crumble beneath my feet?
Her heels are fucking chess pieces too? What?
You...
Rosie
Talantin
Day,
is
Annie
long
Halls VA.
gone.
Ah!
Now I am the law. Challenge me, or submit to my judgment.
I like your Kingdom Hearts crown.
Silence!
Checkmate, bitch.
What gives you the right to judge a priest of law?
That's because I came.
I saw, I conquered.
I saw.
Yeah.
I conquered.
Fun. Okay, cool. Vini Vidi Vici.
Dux Vergoris, take the ashes of this man and scatter them in the temple among the crowds. Tell them that the High
The language
Priest attempted
the guy
to take away
screams
the
as he's
rights
burned there.
granted to the people by the Imperator.
Yeah, but it made it a lot more
Thus,
clear.
he met his fate.
Yes, Imperator.
Now, these two accidental guests. Dux Gladiorum, if you please.
For real.
As you command.
What's going on? Wait, is that...
Is this?
Kindness?
Correct, but not the kindness you know.
Have we already
The
met
leader
her?
of the cleaners in this era. Since the start of the Chrysos War, they've made it their mission to wipe out the Chrysos heirs. Even now, even after I've united all the city-states, these vermin still lurk in the shadows, hindering the flame-chased journey. Moreover, I know that the 27th person to inherit this role bore many grudges against you and nearly doomed the second flame-chased journey. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, out of courtesy, I present to you this corpse as a gift.
Wait. Why did she know us? That's the weird thing. Yeah, you know us.
Careful. Let's wait and see what happens. She's probably trying to scare us.
No, she's fully fucking aware of kindness in our time.
For the sake of order, I am known by many titles. Flame Crown, who
Why is
ends
Cyrene so
wars.
short? He's a child.
Tyrant of Dawn Cloud, Empress of the Holy City, and Imperator of the Flame Chase. But in light of your unique identities, I'll allow you to address me by my real name, Saridra. On behalf of my people and this land, greetings,
How?
Deliverer.
If I may, how do you know her identity?
As the little hostage prophesied, the Deliverer shall come from the future beyond the sky.
Oh. Also, hostage?
Gray hair, golden eyes, skilled in wielding a mace. They would arrive in Yanisopolis on this day. There's no mistake.
Skilled in wielding a mace! The fucking baseball bat! Oh my god, the intergalactic baseballer legend is coming true. This completely diverges from history. Yeah.
Your orders, Imperator.
We return triumphant. Send an urgent message to all delegates. The meeting of the Flame Chase Alliance will convene early. As for you two, Akima knows what you seek. We'll confer in the Holy City.
Doubtless you have many questions, but save them for later. Please follow us.
It's very buried in
This
lore, but
is
Sergio used Tribby
Not what I expected
as a
at all.
hostage in the very first stages of the Flame Chase.
The demigod we needed to find was just waiting for us.
I suppose
And
it makes
knows
sense
of
if she
things
can
beyond the sky.
attain
Even
prophecy, so...
eons. How could this be so different from the previous 30 million Amphorius cycles? Who altered history?
Finan? Oh! There's no Finan! Finan didn't go back and address them. Maybe we messed up the timeline.
Unlikely. I think it's probably a third party interfering. The currents of time have become twisted. Regardless of who caused this, that Imperator came prepared. We're the ones at a disadvantage now. We might as well dance their dance. Let's go with them to the Holy City.
Also, yes, I'm munching
We've
on
received
Doritos.
the Imperator's favor because of your unique background. As a result, the people of Akama will certainly respect you more. Just put that to good use, and add a bit of your experience and charm. Should be easier than last time, right? If we figure out what happened in this cycle, we'll be able to turn things back in our favor.
Trailblaze, the sequel. We always find a way.
Calm and confident. That's the you I'm familiar with.
Guests, please.
The journey to save the world starts with a single step. Let's set off, my friend.
Well, that's not exactly the quote. But sure, it works. Memoria? Also, I've heard that, like, everybody, all the fan base was, like, having to sign Black Swan apology forms, because I heard about, like, what would happen if we didn't come to Amphorius, which makes sense now that, because Iron Tomb is about to break out, so, like, any of the other planets, bad shit would have went down if we didn't deal with this immediately. So she took us here to deal with the issue, as far as I understand.
Told you, you're the headline act. All this spectacle is for you.
I never doubted my wife.
Guards, your service to the Holy City is appreciated. How have things been?
Castrum Krenos once again struck the border. Dux Brumalis led her troops to repel the enemy.
That's a way
The
too good voice
agitators
for an
against the Flame
NPC.
Chase are still active in the city. They smashed the shops around Memorial Market. But the garrison already arrested the culprits, and now they await interrogation.
They are merely a disorderly mob and do not warrant any attention. Even though Terravox personally mended the fractured earth, it still didn't silence these fools. Guests from beyond the sky, worry not about these trivial matters. Dux Gladiorum will take you somewhere to settle down for now.
Please allow me to belatedly introduce myself. My name is Hycelans, and I am the Dux Gladiorum who swears fealty to the Imperator, as well as the Knight Commander of the Achaemenid Alliance. Later on, the Imperator will invite you to attend the meeting of delegates to discuss the Flame Chase journey. Your arrival has convinced us that the future promised by the prophecy is certain. Under the Imperator's command, Amphorius shall break its chains and reach the world beyond the sky.
With all due respect, what exactly do you know about us and what's beyond the sky?
As a humble subject, I cannot freely express my own views to you. Please forgive me.
Well, that's convenient.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Time waits for no one. Please come with me and rest now before the meeting later.
Akama, under the Imperator's rule, is no longer in the shadow of war.
Indeed, Dawncloud stands as the hero's residence. The Imperator put much thought into its design, in order for it to serve as a sanctuary from the burdens of battle. Please experience its marvels firsthand, heroes. When the Imperator arrives, I shall come to summon you.
Hycelans. No wonder she's the Knight's commander.
My brain went to the wrong lips.
All right. We finally have some freedom to ourselves. Since there's still some time before the Alliance meeting, let's explore a bit. Look over there!
It's a Goliath Treeby, not the ladies I'm familiar with.
But the hearts of heroes stay the same in every cycle, never changing.
Fuck me, we're still 2 off. Is this a new map too? Oh, this is like an event version.
Dux Brumalis, our great Imperator, found the mastermind and executed him in public. Seeing that scout.
So the great Imperator isn't afraid of—
What do you know? No matter what sins the people commit, they are still the Imperator's people, and it's only right that they be
Trespassers or guests?
Seneca, the Dux Brumalis. Greetings.
This Dux Brumalis doesn't seem to like the Imperator very much, but let me see what I can get out. I'm Cyrene of Ida Silicii. This is the Deliverer Beyond the Sky. We're new here, and does this city host any other visitors from beyond?
Drop the—
Silence! The Imperator ordered us to keep that lord's whereabouts a secret.
Enough, you pathetic lapdog. Do you need to beg for—
Someone who is all too familiar with— Looks like things are getting heated.
Oh.
Let's get out of here.
Oh my. It's interesting that there's somebody else here that's referred to as a lord. Bro's just chilling. Can I sit with you, bro? Let me chill out. I like this guy. Where's the camera function? What's the camera button? I literally never use the camera. Key. Maybe? No. Valuables? Missions? Phone? Am I not allowed to take a picture here? Is that what I'm being told?
Memories seem to be
Damn.
different again.
That's a shame. I'm very upset now. Very sad.
How are we supposed to talk to the heroes of deliverance?
Virginia, don't be so nervous. Once they hear your poetry... Ah, greetings. I am Apollonius, the Dux Helcolithus, one of the... This is Virginia of Castrum Kremnos, the Dux Carnunum and Imperial Scribe...
Hello. I'm Virginia.
I'm Cyrene from ID.
They're not as frightening as the...
This is our first time in...
The Akuma you imagined is long gone.
Bask in her free-spirited winds. For anyone who fulfills their duties to the Imperator.
Those who are loyal do not need to consider the consequences of betrayal. Those elders who lie at the bottom of the lake
Oh
are...
god.
The elders of this cycle were all... Looks like that priest who was sentenced to death wasn't an isolated case.
Well, that's concerning.
You're still so listless today. Did you have trouble sleeping again?
Yes.
We know. The Titan's prophecy haunts you. If you want, you can talk to us, just like when you were young. no matter what, will always remain by your side.
I know. I also understand that fate cannot be changed. It is not the future that I worry about. I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos War is born of injustice and has shattered their dignity. They deserve at least some basic decency. If Amphorius one day abandons this, then all of us, commoners, Chrysos heirs, Titans, become no better than beasts. Oh, we have guests. Welcome. I am Aglaya, the Gold Weaver. These rags on you are not worthy of the title of Deliverer. I must prepare some proper attire for you.
It's been a while, Aglaya.
What is the matter? Your gaze seems somewhat unsure.
Oh.
Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
Oh, that's... She is much more chipper. Oh, that's right. Fuck, that hurts. Oh.
Although, introductions are probably unnecessary. We know you've witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey, even more clearly than we have.
Witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey? The prophecy also told you about that?
Indeed. Orynyx reshaped Amphorius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the Deliverer, there were not many details beyond
like
your
1,000 years in the
appearance
past.
and
Yeah.
the time of your arrival.
She still has a lot more humanity.
So, please, don't worry. Feel free to relax and relax some more.
Wasn't it Kefli?
Kefli issued prophecies too, but it was Orynyx who told mankind that the Deliverer from beyond the sky would descend upon Amphorius.
Which would mean that Cyrene was responsible.
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely different from the Aranova. Though we still must challenge the gods, in the Time Titan's prophecy, this path leads not to a new world, but to the true starry skies.
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her life. Your arrival further confirms everything.
This can't be real.
Even you find this surprising? Fate really is unpredictable.
Perhaps the upcoming meeting will hold even more surprises.
I wish that Aglaya would make us Greek clothing, though. God, it would be better than the red suit.
Looks like that priest who was sentenced to death wasn't an isolated case.
Little fish from beyond the sky. Did you rest well?
No.
The Imperator and the delegates are about to arrive. If you are ready, please follow me to the meeting.
I'm gonna shove my hand in your belly and play with the bubbles. About your role.
I'm the Knight Commander of Akama, General of the Flame Chase Army, and the Imperator's servant. But beneath these shiny scales engraved with complicated titles, I am just a swordfish at the Imperator's side.
You know what her design makes me think of? I'm gonna pull it up. In Fire Emblem Heroes, when I used to play that, there was a group of characters introduced in Chapter 3 that were like the undead. And their designs remind me, her designs remind me a lot of theirs with the skeleton. Like, one moment. Like this. Where you can see, like, the bones inside, like, the almost gel-like suit. Or this. With Leaf. Only one more future, only one more world. God, Chapter 3 was so fucking cool. That plot line was sick as hell. I'm gonna be completely real. Fire Emblem Heroes is the only Fire Emblem I've actually played, and Chapter 3 was so good. I really like that arc.
As you've witnessed, she is the Empress of Akama, the one who ended the Chrysos War and the leader of the Chrysos heirs. As merely a humble subject, I cannot say more beyond this. The Chrysos heirs here constitute the elite among the Flame Chase army. Dux Halcalithist Apollonius and Dux Carminin, Virginia, serve as the army's advisor and historian, respectively.
Or Book 10, sorry.
One offers advice and counsel to the Imperator, while the other writes verses of her supreme glory. Dux Frigoris Labienus and Dux Brumalis Seneca are both formidable warriors.
Something tells me I'm going to start to get really annoyed with this naming convention.
Dux Fatorum, the holy maiden who interprets the prophecy. Only the one named Trebi remains in the city. The Imperator once took them as hostages in order to unify the prophecies of the world, but they are now Akama's most vital prophets. Dux Goldweaver, Aglaya. Well, she dislikes it when people talk about her behind her back. You should get to know her in person.
Let's go.
Then come. The Imperator reserved seats for you.
Okay.
I'm starting to feel a bit nervous about the meeting. Since Sir Ridra is presiding over the meeting, it'll be a good opportunity to learn about the law's inclinations in the current era. Let's keep our ears open, okay?
Good sir from Paphos, what do you think the Imperator is planning calling this meeting so early? My homeland can't endure anymore.
Who knows? First, she wants to hunt Titans. Now she says there are even greater calamities. Her madness is the greatest calamity.
Exactly. Chrysos heirs, deliverers. What about us ordinary folk? How much are we worth in her eyes?
Things feel pretty tense here. The history books said that the Imperator aimed 3 cannons at Dawncloud to make all the delegates obey her. Will history repeat itself in this cycle?
Yes. Similar acts have occurred, and not just once. However, whether history will repeat itself, you'll soon see. Those are the 2 spots reserved for you. Please take your seats.
We're standing. Everybody's standing. The purpose of a seat is to sit!
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm getting heated over
silence,
nothing.
please.
I apologize.
The Imperator has arrived before her faithful council, and the Alliance meeting is about to begin.
All rise. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the Akama Alliance swears upon the gods.
You're not the boss of them? I'm not the boss of them?
Cease the
You sure?
pageantry.
You sure?
I pray
You sure?
not to the vanquished.
What?
Hold the fuck up. I can do it. I can do it. I'm absolutely the boss of them. I could do it right fucking now. I can do it. I can do it. I'm absolutely the boss of them.
Kefali, of course, needs no further explanation. As for the subjugation of the law, at the entry hour 2 days past, a scout should have brought the news to all of you. Unfortunately, guards found his corpse among the rocks not far from the city.
Oh.
Moreover,
I was too busy doing a bit. Talantin and Kefali. So these 2 are held in equal...
Poor soul was buried with a Paphos curved blade. It pains me to imagine what agonies this loyal warrior endured before his death. Delegate from Paphos, do you have any insights?
I know nothing of this.
The evidence is irrefutable, so there is no need to waste your breath. However, let us set this trial aside for the time being. Witness, even within the most sacred and dignified council, there were those among us who wished to draw their blades, brazenly challenging the Alliance, seeking to shatter our hard-earned peace and unity. Fortunately, I uncovered this plot. Now, to protect this beautiful city and her people, the Imperator's legions are ready. They will escort each of you to the Temple of the Three Fates, where you will receive the highest level of protection the Alliance can offer. Then, the Legion's warriors will join me in embarking on the campaign against Fagusa.
This is clearly a trap.
Imperator, did you summon us here just to trample on the dignity of your allies? Enough! Just calm down.
What should we do?
Things are starting to get pretty intense.
Comrades, you've all seen her true face now. According to the
Your
ancient
message is
laws,
going through. That one was late.
only with the consent of 2/3 of the elders can the legions carry out the commander's orders.
The ancient laws. Didn't you destroy them long ago? You defected during the first siege of Akima, voted unanimously in favor of the Council of Elders restructuring, and just yesterday, you desecrated them with a blood-stained blade. The decaying old laws fell with Talanton and are no longer deserving of respect. But if you still insist on proclaiming yourselves defenders of the law, then be silent and offer up the highest respect to this core flame in my hand.
What?
That really is the core flame of law in her hand.
Okay.
Since there are no objections, then the original agenda of this meeting, the campaign against Fagusa, is hereby passed. The Flame Chase Army's hunt for the Ocean Titan begins today. In order to prepare for war, all allied city-states must surrender command of their militaries and pay all war taxes by the end of the month of Evernight.
At this moment, I would also like to introduce to everyone the newest honored guest to join our alliance. The Deliverer, revealed in the prophecy of time, has descended from beyond the sky. With her aid, we shall shatter the Chalice of Plenty and return Fagusa's core flame to the Holy City!
Saying so short.
Absurd. Simply absurd. A deliverer from beyond the sky. This is just like that prophecy about slaying gods. It's a lie you've used to grow your power. Ladon has already sacrificed countless soldiers. And now you want me to send even more of my brothers and sisters to be used and discarded by a tyrant?
Are there any other objections? Then I bid you all farewell. Meeting adjourned. Deliverer, please wait. I still have important matters to discuss with the two of you.
Is she literally not a dictator at this point? There's no fucking chests here. Sorry, I just played through Plants vs. Zombies in like 2 days, and Crazy Dave kind of took over for a second there. I don't know what happened.
I apologize for that farce of a meeting.
Okay.
It must be tiring dealing with so many people every day, Great Imperator.
Tiring? You're mistaken.
Oh.
Moving chess pieces, placing wagers. This game of strategy adds a dash of color to our heavy fates. Much like how rule and conquest are always accompanied by sacrifice.
Is the war with the Titans also part of that sacrifice?
After I glimpsed the secrets of this world... No, the secrets beyond the sky. The divine authority of Amphorius no longer held any significance. Let me ask you, Deliverer. Is it true that beyond Amphorius' sky, there are magnificent deities called Eons?
Where did you hear this from?
Ah, so they do indeed exist. Then, please tell me more. How will you use this great power to guide the people?
What?
In the future you envision, where will our flame chase journey lead?
Protect the core flames and the law. Only then can Amphorius break free from the destruction.
Oh? What you require now is the power of law?
Exactly. Just as the prophecy foretold, she is your deliverer from beyond the sky, and she also has reliable allies. If they can intervene in Amphorius's laws, we may have a chance to alter this world's impending fate and reverse its destined end.
Very good, Deliverer. You have courage. To say such presumptuous things, even knowing that the inheritor of the law stands before you.
That's why I said it.
You mean... In the past, anyone who dared to covet the Imperator's divine authority would have met a gruesome end. But now we can see beyond this dying world. Our journey should no longer be confined below this stubborn sky. Alas, that fickle ocean titan has obstructed the spirit water leading to the vortex of Genesis, hindering my ascension.
Ah, that's why we gotta get rid of
cannot be
Fugusa.
returned, your path to deliverance will never be realized.
Interesting.
Now that things have come to this, we must resume our once stagnant journey and force the waves that block our way to recede.
So, you agreed to cooperate with us?
Cooperate? Forgive me, but I never cooperate with anyone. Though I will permit you to join me as subjects, and together, we will forge the most perfect law.
Huh?
This is... the Flame Chase Medallion, a symbol of the Flame Chase Army. Every noble in Akama carries one. This medallion represents the will of the Imperator herself, and you may act freely within the city with it. Before we embark on the crusade against the Ocean Titan, you should rest in Akama for a time.
No, be wary of someone named Lygus, Imperator. Imperator.
Oh? Your advice is acknowledged. From this moment on, prove yourself through your actions. As long as no boundaries are crossed, I fully respect the choices of my subjects.
May your journey reach that sky full of stars, Great Imperator.
Your attendant certainly knows how to curry favor. Go now. Take a bath first. You two... reek of seawater.
I'm gonna be real. Surge's not selling me. I'm not crazy about her. She's kind of boring.
Come forth, Theoros.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I like the way he does that. He just...
Great Imperator.
God, he is just the G-Man of fucking Star Rail.
Now, perhaps you're willing to hear my counsel.
Those two arrived just as Orynyx described.
What
And
is
just
Star Rail?
as you
The
said,
G-Man.
they showed a thirst for law.
Ah.
At least this proves that my judgment was right. Sparing your life was the correct decision.
Ah, shit.
You've once again confirmed that your wisdom is no empty boast. Now another choice lies before you. With whom shall you ally to tip the scales of law? Me? Or that deliverer?
Why did they do 2 colons? I don't think I've ever seen a sentence use 2 colons like that before.
Remind me again, Antikytheron. What kind of future do these 2 paths lead to in your view?
I shall tell you. You are entitled to know that the deliverer from beyond the sky is not a wholly wicked being, but from the very start, her stance has been completely at odds with Amphorius. The road they have chosen will bury Amphorius' grand aspirations. This world, which follows the path of destruction, will inevitably stray far from the glory it was meant to enjoy. But on the path I have revealed to you, the people of Amphorius will slay their creator in the name of the Imperator and conquer the worlds beyond the sky. You will command the mighty beast known as Iron Tomb, bringing waves of war and conquest to the universe. Beings across the cosmos will bow before you, offering their allegiance.
Huh.
So, what's the price?
Interesting bait.
The price is insignificant. All that is needed is for you to sacrifice that fragile, incomplete humanity to the destruction. As a Chrysos, heir of the prophecy, you have already chosen to abandon it, have you not?
So, is he trying to evolve destruction out of law instead of world-bearing now? Is that where this is going?
Off you go, Theoros. I have already made my decision. Once I ignite the core flame of law and burn away the old, outdated rules, Amphorius will embark on a journey across the stars.
He's trying to regain control of the admin settings, which is the law. Oh, right. Yeah,
the
yeah.
Imperator
Okay.
is quite forceful. She didn't give us any chance to ask questions.
Right.
And she's clearly hiding something. What do you think?
I guess I don't have access to all the logs about, what each function does within the experiment. But time, obviously, would have pushed it forward. I imagine World Bearer just holds up the environment of the experiment to begin with. And so law would be the settings. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna go pee right quick. I mean, quick, very fast. Grab some of those cookies that Morph gave out. Try one out. Her policy way of doing things is hard to stomach, yeah.
Yeah. Even the city-state delegates have complaints. Thankfully, she allows us to move around freely, which is a small blessing. Still, the atmosphere in Akama, it's so unfamiliar. And it's not just the Flame Chase Alliance talking about the world beyond the sky, but the whole city. We should also discuss our findings with our friends from beyond the sky. Then... then... we should go enjoy the renowned bathing culture of the holy city and relax. It's the thing I've been looking forward to most on this journey. Work and rest are both important. You see, everyone agrees, right?
Huh.
So someone's watching.
Where are my cookies?
Can't let our
There you
guard
go.
down for a second. Let's
There's a
use
cookie.
taking a bath as an excuse to find a quiet corner to update Madame Herta and Screwlum on our progress. We can also check out what's happening in the city. Since the outcome of the meeting was just announced, people must be gossiping.
I was also going to say, I know I keep saying
Three
it,
birds with one stone.
but all of the music in Akama is so good. All of the music.
Oh, so many people! The holy city is so lively.
Did you hear? At the Alliance meeting, the delegate from Leyden stormed out in anger.
As expected, the Imperator is always hiding things from everyone. When has it not caused a ruckus?
Silence! That's treason! If it weren't for the great Imperator, you'd have sunk into the lake with those corrupt elders already. And you wouldn't even be alive to speak like this.
Oh no. It's the Imperator's loyal dog.
Let's go. We can't talk in front of this guy.
Ugh. How disappointing. Oh.
Honored guests, we meet again. Looks like I'm not the only one who came to the baths to unwind after the meeting. For the upcoming campaign, please make sure to rest well. I am Dux Fregoris, a trusted officer of the Great Imperator, willing to fight alongside the Deliverer in the coming battles.
Okay, bro, can you not bully people?
Another war? Ever since the Imperator took control of Akuma, we haven't had a day of peace.
Idle chatter.
The atmosphere is a bit tense, with rumors flying around the city. You must be troubled.
My apologies.
I feel like I'm back in Genshin with Cyrene just kind of doing all the talking for me.
Restless. I prefer to ignore them. Pests on the ground don't affect the sky in the slightest. They just complain from the shadows that the sun's light is too harsh. Besides, the Theoros has already promised the Imperator her fate.
Oh no.
And these clowns will eventually realize their foolishness.
May I ask, who is this Theoros?
The Imperator has ordered us to keep his lordship's whereabouts a secret.
Ah, so it's his lordship.
Stop trying to get things out of me. Leave me alone.
I didn't even need to try. Big and strong Dux Fregoris really can't hide anything. Theoros. What an ominous name. Bad news. He's been staring at us the whole time. Let's move to another place for now.
Bath time, bath time.
We don't know how much Saridra has concealed from us. In the worst case scenario, we may have to face more than one enemy.
Oh, the baths theme. This Promenade of Tides, such a good song.
Alliance meeting? More like a cage where creatures with golden blood claw at each other. And Flame Crowned, who ends wars? Clearly a tyrant who doesn't deserve such a title.
Hello, Scott.
You're absolutely right.
Why'd you zoom in on her
The
boobs?
Imperator's hounds are still hunting
She's
down
an NPC.
others. Let's let out our grievances.
You. I know you. You're that tyrant's lackey. What? Here to shut me up for that little imp?
Panicking now? Don't worry. I don't care what others say about the Imperator. And she certainly doesn't either. Oh? Children of the Prophecy. Such rare guests. Are you here to relax in the baths as well? The temperature is just right today, so be sure to enjoy it. You should rest well for the next campaign.
What? Children of the Prophecy? Another excuse for the Imperator's reckless warmongering.
No filter, huh? You should be glad you don't have a seat at the Alliance meetings. By the way, if you still want to bathe, hurry up. Once that predatory fish joins the flow of water and eliminates all the fools questioning the world beyond the sky, you won't be able to enjoy this perfect water temperature anymore.
Seems like there's more to Dux Bermalis' words than meets the eye.
So Virginia is Creminoan and
Imperator
Seneca is from the
actually
same clan
kill
as
those who
Hyacinth.
question the world beyond
Yeah.
the sky? This is the complete opposite from what we know of Akuma.
I wonder what everyone in the city is talking about.
Holy, Kama, you were not joking about this patch
two
being a
are-
lot of yap. It's not annoying me yet, but it's... I'm just getting bored. Like, I just kind of want to play. That's all.
Two distinguished guests of the prophecy. One a clever and adorable warrior. The other, also quite heroic.
Heroes. I didn't expect to meet you again so soon. How fortunate.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Dux Helkalith.
This is...
She wants to find someone to help with research for her new work.
I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear.
Shut up.
Enough small talk. Children of the prophecy arrived in the holy city. the Imperator unilaterally seized military power. The Alliance meeting ended in discord, and there may be bloody upheaval.
As expected.
I get the feeling you...
I swear on my stone main, I would never do such a thing. But if you wish...
Never mind. While the influence of rumors can be minimized, the fact remains that the great Imperator did swiftly consolidate military power in an almost threatening way. It's undeniable. Heroes. I know the Imperator's way of doing things may seem a bit autocratic to outsiders, but soon you will witness her blade dance with enemies on the battlefield.
High ceilings is the best part. Everything else is like, yeah. That's the impression I'm getting. Ended in Discord? Not good, considering Discord's probably going under soon too. Yeah.
I can't comment on the source of her loyalty, but when that blade is drawn, you two, as bright as you are, will surely see the deep thoughts beneath her exterior.
The Imperator's blade. Is he talking about Miss Hycelens? I sense some unease in Dux Helcolith's words. It seems the Imperator... There are eyes and ears everywhere. Is there any place where we can have some privacy? To understand the Imperator's secrets, we have to get past Miss Hycelens.
Sorry, my nose is bleeding a little. Prettiest CGI in the 3.x coming up soon? Really? Prettiest CG in all of Amphorius. What'd you do? For a couple of months now, I've had like a spot on the inside of my left nostril that I think I scraped too hard. Because like my nose gets really dry and won't blow, so sometimes I gotta pick and get rid of it. TMI.
This place.
I think I scraped too hard and it just keeps not healing
Perfect
over
for avoiding
properly.
prying eyes. I wonder if anyone is using it now.
Apologies.
The smell is... Wait, don't go in yet.
Oh, I see where this is going. Saline nose wash? Not bad idea. Oh.
Oh, the little gray fry and pink sea hair.
Oh.
Little sea hair?
Don't worry about it. That's really nice, though. That is super pretty.
You barged into here without warning. Was it an accident, or did you wish to bathe with me?
I will. Why are you here?
What's wrong? The Marmoreal Palace is the reef where I rest.
Sorry. We didn't mean to disturb your bath. We'll leave now.
It's no big deal. There's no need to panic. This is the natural state for me. People on land force themselves to wear clothes, adding unnecessary constraints. Forget it. If Dux Goldweaver heard that, she'd scold me again. All right. Please make yourselves comfortable and wait a moment. Let me first wash off the blood of the hunt, and then I'll attend to you two.
The hunt?
The delegate from Ladon has been assassinated! Quick! Quick, someone come quick!
Uh-oh.
Ah, the broken crab shell surfaces. I was worried it had been washed away by the current.
You're a vicious fish.
Viciousness is a form of praise to the blade.
I see. No wonder there was a faint smell of rust in the air before I even entered. Why? Is it because the Ladonians refused to contribute troops to the Flame Chase journey? Or just because they offended the Imperator?
Because the new era of the Flame Chase doesn't tolerate stagnant blood. For the ignorant masses who cling to outdated laws, Only bloodletting can wake them up. Right now, the rebel forces on the frontier are rising, and Layden has been secretly supporting them. They loudly chant the slogan, "Return to the Era Chrysia," unwilling to relinquish military power. They're just building momentum for the rebellion.
I reserve judgment on this.
Thinking is a right given to citizens by the Imperator. I won't interfere with your thoughts.
I don't like that. That really...
current of the times, you and I will both be free.
That really, really lowered my impression of Saridra. Hyceelan's a bit, but she's carrying out the will of Saridra. If that's the way that Saridra treats that kind of thing, massive, massive disfavor for her. I don't like that at all.
But Miss Hyceelan's...
I really fucking hate that, actually.
I can't even hear the slightest hint of joy in your words.
Because I've already tasted ultimate freedom. Long, long ago, I lived in the sea. In that lightless abyss, far beyond civilization's reach, the great fish consumed the small. And when the great fish perished, their bodies became sustenance for the newborn, nourishing the whole ocean. This is the tide that carries civilization forward. Anyone may be devoured, or meet the fate of inevitable decay.
Are you suggesting that ultimate freedom is in fact the cruelest fate for life?
Ah, now this is
I
interesting.
only mean that if life wishes to preserve its dignity, it must first be bound by the law. There's no need for me to say more, little sea hare. We're of one mind.
So it's
Whether
not
the
obvious
Imperator's law
Hyceelan's
can
an actual
guide
human?
the schools
Yeah.
of fish and lead us to a truly free ocean, let us wait and see.
I mean, her belly's full of bubbles.
But
Of
for
course she's
now,
not human.
Let's pause this heart-to-heart. Another fish has come, following the scent of blood.
Okay.
Being your subordinate
She's
is
a Titan
such a
kin.
tragedy.
Oh.
I'm always having to worry about the messes you leave behind.
It's simply our duty to the Imperator.
All ready to go in an instant. Miss Hyceelan's, you truly are impossible to predict.
Yet you, a golden trout who's always busy all day, suddenly have the time to visit me?
Do you think I wanted to come? I suggest you burn some more of the incense offered by our allies, lest my creations be tainted by the reek of fish. I'm only here on the Imperator's behalf to remind you to prepare for the banquet.
I'm fucking with sassy Aglaya. She's funny.
Fine. But I must retort. What you call the reek of fish, to me, is the unique fragrance of the sea. Besides, if my fine clothes get stained, won't you just gift me new ones?
I won't.
Mm-hmm. There's a strange chemistry between them.
Is that how friendship is described beyond the sky?
She's so
Fascinating.
sassy.
By the way, you both just mentioned a banquet. Could you elaborate on that?
Oh, right, you don't know. Every time before a battle, or after a victory, the Imperator holds a grand feast for the Chrysos heirs to lift our spirits. For us warriors who swim constantly between life and death, these feasts are more worth looking forward to than victory.
A banquet to prelude the hunt for the god of banquets, and honey brew as a tribute to commemorate the ancestor of honey brew. How absurd.
Don't look so grim. All has been decided. Since it's a banquet for Fagusa, why not take a leaf out of the Titan's book? Live in the moment and enjoy life to the fullest.
I'm not as carefree as you. That little Dolu's kitten is already causing enough trouble for me. And on top of that, I still have tailoring commissions to complete. By the time the cool flame illuminates my eyes, I might not be able to focus as I used to.
Glaya's eyes.
curious about these eyes. People often compare them to jewels. But I've already made my decision to ask romance for eyes that can see everything. I wonder what this world will look like when I take the divine authority.
Oh, that's right. She hasn't taken
In the
it
future,
at all
you
yet.
will still be the finest weaver in the world.
Is this also a prophecy from the Three Fates?
It's even more accurate than a prophecy. After all, she has already witnessed it, right?
Yeah. You will weave the most romantic thing in the world. You will bathe in the golden light of hope.
Become a demigod and lose your humanity. That is the only reply I've received in the countless times I've sought wisdom from the prophecy. But Destiny's fragments are like stitches. Before they're threaded into splendid garments, no one can see their true charm, can they?
That last one's so fucked up. Yeah.
Aglaya has always been troubled by the divine duty she must bear. But thanks
I was
to
just
you,
about to click it, but I
she
was like,
seems to
no,
in
I'll be
much better
nice to
spirits.
Aglaya. Because she's being funny. You two know each other well?
Just as she knows how the spinning wheel trembles, I can sense the smallest changes in the damp air. As for whether we know each other well, I've swum beside her since she was a child. Most of the time, I can understand the whispers in her heart. For those words she was too shy to say herself, I'll raise a glass to you on her behalf. Now, I leave this bath chamber to you. Rest well and prepare yourselves. After all, every time we drink and talk could be the last celebration we have in this life.
Miss High Sealance has given us the bath chamber. It seems she really does do whatever she wants.
This bath chamber was originally mine. Now, we're just her roommates.
It seems that way. This also means she could return at any moment. If we're having an important discussion, we must remain vigilant. So, let's seize the opportunity and report our current progress. We don't want to keep everyone beyond the sky waiting.
Hello, Herta.
First, while that little empress with a candle stuck on her head didn't explicitly say it, she firmly rejected your request to take over the law. Fair enough. Second, Lygus is indeed in this timeline. But since he's somehow connected to that little empress, you have no way to find him. As expected. The road ahead will be long and difficult.
I haven't even said anything, and you already know everything?
It's all just a guess. What? Did I guess right? We've made some progress here, too. But nothing to get too excited about. Our time is short, so let me summarize. Concerning the origin of that Intellitron, the firewall he created uses Catorzane algebraic expressions. But ever since Aiden invented the 9-worded formula, this kind of mathematical logic no longer exists in the cosmos. Lygus is definitely connected to the Genius Society, so stay alert.
Could he be related to the Emperor? What if he's thinking... What if he's the thinking unit of Noose?
We can first exclude Droidhead themselves. They specialize in minding their own business and wouldn't intervene personally. But Screwy and I are still eliminating possibilities one by one. Currently, the most likely candidates are these few. The Lord of Silence, Acha. Oh, the 2 Ruperts are also possible. But it would be too boring if it were one of them.
Finally, we get to face off with some big names.
That's all I have to say. We'll depend on you to continue pushing things forward within this world. Keep in touch regularly. And remember, don't let your guard down.
Madame Herta is a real whirlwind.
Yep.
Well then, let's use the banquet Aglaya mentioned as our next starting point. Ceridra's trusted followers should all be present at that time. It'll be a good opportunity to get closer to them.
We must avoid direct confrontation with Lagus.
It's settled then. With our great teamwork, we'll be able to deal with anything that comes our way. It's been a long day. We should get some rest now.
Why'd you swap to first person? Why'd you do that? I don't feel like wasting that.
When you've tired yourself. Oh, right. The spirit basin.
Let's give it a try. Hold your breath. Hold your breath.
Sure enough. The connection between the spirit base. It seems that following the Imperator on her expedition.
Nearly drowning myself. Oh, God. Am I still in the same part of the story? Or is this part 2 now? Is that the part 2? Sun, repel stars, and pale moon. Same part? Oh, yeah. Part 2 is when you return to Akima. Maybe about an hour. That's what I thought it was going to be. Because you said, like, it's 6 hours, so... do I want to keep going? Can I do one more hour? Do I have that in me? Yeah, we'll keep going, I guess. I'm just really bored. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just really bored. But we'll push through it because then if we get over the boring part, then I'll be more likely to stream the next section. Instead of putting it off longer and longer because, like, oh, it's still gonna be more boring stuff.
Look, the venue's right ahead.
Oh, it's at the top of the tree? Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess.
And I can even hear singing. It feels so romantic.
Like, I'm not even getting the joy of gambling because they aren't giving me any goddamn gems. They gave me 80 in one sitting, and that's it.
Honored guests, wait here for a moment. You must surrender any personal belongings you have on you before entering the venue.
Fuck you.
This hero always brings down the vibe whenever he shows up.
The Imperator's elevated position means she must always remain meticulous and careful. Please do as I say, guests. It would avoid any unnecessary misunderstandings.
I get that you don't want people to bring outside food into the banquet, but is it really necessary to confiscate the books and quill pens?
Even a quill pen can become a deadly weapon in the right hands. I'm asking for all your items. All, Miss Cyrene. Your belongings will remain safe. They will be looked after appropriately by
Looked after appropriately? Dedicated staff?
I look so sad.
It seems like he's aiming specifically for the chronocognitive anchor. What should we do?
No good, this is a trap.
True. I had a feeling it would come to this, but I didn't expect such a direct demand. But listen, why don't we go with their plan and hand over the chronocognitive anchor to be looked after? After all, if the little Imperator is paying this much attention to you, she probably already knows all about our whispered conversation with the geniuses. I can pretty much guess what'll happen next. But, think about it. That's actually gonna be our shortcut.
Trust your gut feeling.
I knew it. You and I can practically read each other's minds.
Why can't you just say you in the text? Shut the
Alright,
fuck up,
we'll
man!
listen to you. Here you go. Also, Please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend. Anywhere, anytime.
Thank you for your cooperation. The Imperator has some urgent business she needs to attend to and will arrive shortly. Why don't you head in with the other guests first and enjoy the feast?
Isn't Saridra supposed to be the focus of the banquet? But she's not even here. Why is it so difficult to talk to her?
Just drink your honey brew. Make sure no one heard that. Spare me. We're marching to war tomorrow.
So these are the other Chrysosairs. I'm assuming, is she Reason? You Apollonius. Well, no, they've only killed Kefli. Never mind, it doesn't matter. So like, it doesn't matter which ones I would guess because they don't have the core flames. Because we're still at the start of the flame chase journey.
Hello.
Hello to you too.
Ah, so the Deliverer is attending this event, as expected.
As the great Imperator's historian, I'm responsible for composing poems and songs for everyone in the Flame Chase army. But
Little Virginia is...
That doesn't sound... But she'll probably get really disappointed if we tell her. Alright, I got it. We can't reveal too much, but I think it wouldn't hurt to start your poem with the future. Maybe use something like, with hope, I write down the tale of tomorrow for myself. Silently waiting, day after day, till the moment it fulfills its promise. How's that?
oh, that's exactly what I'm after. I'm so inspired. Thank you so much. I feel like I can actually finish composing the heroic saga of Flame Chase once we end this campaign.
Oh, that's good. Pretty good for improv.
Hey, that wasn't improvised, you know. I memorized it so I could show it off to you. By the way, in return for that, are you...
The Imperator? She usually wouldn't arrive this. Why don't we have a toast before she arrives? To reason, which is held but not revealed.
To romance, which will surely echo.
Oh, that's what these two are they? Okay. Reason and romance. I know that they were
actually
romantically involved,
people,
or like the Titans were mentioned to be romantically involved, but I forgot that Reason and romance were involved with each other.
Let's look for seats that are raised up higher than others.
I didn't think that they were going to be the ones to represent it.
Is there anything else we can...
Hey, Labinas. I managed to get some honey brew.
Wouldn't this be considered getting drunk on duty?
Don't worry, dear guests. This banquet has a never-ending flow of honey brew.
Thank you for the offer.
The Imperator? Who knows?
Hey, I can't...
Fine by me. Attendant, bring us 10 more...
You wish.
There's definitely some fanfic between these two fucking...
Is it?
Aggie, if you can't get used to the honey brew, we will go ask for a pot and cook some oatmeal for you.
No need for that. This banquet is just too loud. And nothing and no one here is interesting. I just don't really want to be here.
God, you're whiny.
You were pretty energized when you came back from the bath chamber. Let me guess. Are you worrying about someone? About High Sealins? Or Little Cypher? You take everything too seriously. At this rate, life's gonna be real tough for you later on.
You're the least qualified to lecture me about that, teacher.
It's better not this stupid.
Dear guests, are you here for us? I mean, are you here for Treeby or Aggie?
No.
I'm the Imperator? No, we haven't.
Our sovereign has always acted however she pleases. Though she gave us ranks, perhaps the only thing she tolerates are chess pieces. And the sky reflected upon her crown.
I see.
Why do you two look so distressed? That's not what the deliverer should look like. Why don't we have a toast? While we still have time for pleasure. Here. To the destinies and sacrifices of the next millennium.
Oh,
And
God.
we will toast to the tomorrow that will set fate free.
Man, they both really know how to say, like, the worst, most ironic things. To the flame chase journey.
Cheers.
That's good.
Gray fry. A little sea hare. Please come over and share the delicacies of the deep sea with me.
Okay.
My head's so dizzy. Can you even get drunk on fruit juice?
Well, that's not good. That's really not good. I'm concerned
You've been
now.
wandering around the venue as if you have something on your mind. Have the attendants not taken care of you well?
No, we love it here. It's just... we're a little concerned, seeing how the Imperator still hasn't arrived.
Don't worry. I know what you've been waiting for. Come, sit with me for a while, will you? I'd like to share a personal secret with you.
Oh? Okay.
See here? This is Fagusa's dew of divine blood, the sweetest of all the 12 bottles. On the night before such a historical event, I'd like to share this marvelous drink with the deliverer.
What? How has Emphorius managed on, like, every one of its duo character patches to, like, have the main mascot be less interesting than the side piece? Every fucking time it has happened. I'm not even joking. Mighty's patch got usurped by Treeby. Anaxa, like, Castris is good, but Anaxa just clears. Finan's patch, he had it all to himself. And now we have Hycelin's being 50 million times better than Saridra. How did they manage that? Their priorities are so out of whack.
Doesn't this count as bringing in outside food? I knew that security check was targeted at us.
What's the matter, guests?
Oh, we're simply overwhelmed by such an honor.
Are you worried that I might have poisoned the dew? Well then, let me prove my innocence.
Okay, wait a minute. I think these people were way too horny for the fish woman.
See? It's completely safe.
I feel like Miss Hycelins wants to talk to us about something. Why don't we go along with her for now?
I'll gladly accept it.
Worry not. Honeydew's
Minor
not
shouldn't drink.
alcohol. It won't get you drunk. On the contrary, it can make your mind even sharper. Please have a taste. Would you like some too, little Sierra?
I can drink it myself.
How is it? Sweet enough?
It's a very complex taste.
Calm at times, tempestuous at others. That's the taste of the ocean. It'll do you good to understand Fagusa's fickleness before we set off to face their waves. Just like how you're about to understand the secrets within this dew.
Uh-oh.
Now, please turn around. Very, very quietly. Don't make a single noise.
What did you do?
The dew of other gods all intoxicate humans, but the god of banquets do?
Hyceelins has just shot up in my rankings for favorite characters. That just doing that for us. That's awesome.
Is an antidote that can awaken humans from a sea siren's enchanting song.
Interesting.
Since the start of this banquet, all the guests have been under the spell of my song.
Oh.
None of them can see the
I guess she is still the servant. But it's interesting that she's letting us.
I wish for you to see the truth.
Okay, I like that.
Is this also what the Imperator wants?
This is my personal request. I
Yeah!
can't bring myself
Let's
to trust
go!
that Fioros.
Based Hyceelins.
The Flame Chase army changed after he descended with Orynyx's divination and brought the prophecy of the stars to Akama. His seductive whispers harbor something malicious within and will ensnare those of us blinded by ambition. You are the deliverers of the prophecy and know about him far more than I do. Perhaps only you can find traces of the truth from his actions and words. Then we can show the Imperator the right path forward.
Oh, but isn't this acting behind her back?
Amphorius has become far too weak. Even heroic actions protecting her from harm must be conducted under the water's surface. I am the Imperator's blade, and I must clear the way for her while remaining concealed in the torrents. Then, ensure I'm pointing my sword towards the true enemy.
Can you promise me something, Miss Hyceelins?
Speak your mind.
My friend has in fact come here to stop that villain's evil scheme. Our goals are aligned. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, she has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. I believe the Imperator will be able to tell right from wrong.
I never doubted your loyalty. I'll pass your words faithfully on to her. Provided we can gain the advantage in this tug of war, that is. Now, return to the feast. Bring this cup with you and keep your distance. Pretend you are still immersed in the sea siren's fantasia. And I'll control the moisture in the air. That way, you'll be able to listen to sounds from afar as if you are a whale of the depths and hear every word of their conversation. I wish you a victory in this
messages are coming in delayed. Oh, they're all coming in now. There are more than just the 12 in the prophecy.
Part of the adventure.
Oh, okay.
Don't you feel a bit cold?
It's because you haven't
Versus
had
there's
enough
anyone
honey
with golden
brew.
blood. Okay. I just thought there were only going to be 12 people with golden blood. That's all.
Let's mingle in the crowds here. Relax. Relax. Try to act natural.
Where's the Imperator? Still not here. That little imp is always acting so high and mighty towards everyone. Today, I will. Whatever.
Stream is majorly
Pour me
lagged.
another cup.
Yeah.
Though she has succumbed to drunkenness, she still does not dare challenge your authority.
A criticism of my height is a grave enough insult already. She should be dismembered.
You are
Do you
pathetic
often test the loyalty of your subjects
and self-conscious.
You jest. The Imperator does not need blind loyalty. As long as one can prove they have value, I am willing to be lenient towards them. Let's cut to the chase, Theoros. If I pass the trial and grasp this world's law in my hands, what will you do then?
The answer is simple. I will connect Amphorius with the stars.
Don't waste my time. Be precise. Be specific. I won't ask a second time.
Allow me to adjust my statement. I will correct the regulations within the old law that sealed off Amphorius and merge the black tide with the torrents of Era Nova. What? Then we will be able to decimate the forces beyond the sky that are trying to annihilate Iron Tomb and sound the trumpet for the endless campaign you will then embark on.
But you previously said that Iron Tomb is unrivaled in power across the stars. Who would dare to annihilate it?
There is a federation of warships named the Cienzo Alliance. Warlike and old-fashioned. A cult named the Genius Society. Loosely organized, but steeped in abject insanity. Oh, there's also the Astral Express. A group of lawless vagrants. That so-called Deliverer is part of that last group. Those vagabonds mistakenly believe they can connect the stars through alliances instead of conquest. But history has already given them a tough lesson. There are countless other organizations besides, but when the Lord Ravager sweeps across the cosmos, they will certainly all bow before your empire of destruction.
The Ackman Alliance is invincible!
If those civilizations are not as feeble as you describe, then they may still have some value in testing the quality of my blade. That being said, even the smallest and weakest city-states should build an obelisk to the Imperator, so that their people can constantly recall the glory of the conquest.
I'm getting close to starting to skip.
Walk a little
And by
longer
skip,
with
I
me,
mean
Theoros.
read it, but I'm not going to listen to the whole voice lines. Oh,
I
thank God.
don't like how this is going. Our little Imperator seems fascinated by the destruction.
Tell me about it.
Great Fry, a little sea hare? It seems like they're still talking. Get closer. I'll keep carrying their voices to you.
It's because you haven't had enough honey brew.
Dancing, 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 dancing.
You want to go show off some moves?
What a difficult situation. No matter how we position our forces, this battle against Fagusa will result in many casualties.
That's not something you or I should consider. The Imperator has already placed the chess pieces. We just need to fight for her until our last breath.
How astonishing. The commanders under you have such different personalities, yet they share the same loyalty.
Uh-oh.
He's looking this way. Quick, do something and pretend we can't see them.
Play a game of Cyrene. What is that stare?
What are you doing? Staring at me like that so intently, it's making me feel shy.
I try not to laugh, traveler.
Oh.
What's the matter?
My apologies. I was just checking.
Why did she say it like that?
two distinguished guests of yours.
Why did she sound drunk? She's like, try not to laugh, challenge. Oh, By North, you're so silly.
And it seems like all is well. Let us continue our previous conversation regarding the soldiers fighting for you. Are they aware of the price they must pay for the trial of law? If I recall correctly, you've already lost a bout against Talanton due to offering insufficient sacrifices.
You dare mention my name alongside the word lost?
Forgive my transgression, great Imperator.
Watch your words and actions. All you need to know is that my victory in the trial is guaranteed. Even without the trial of law, they've already sworn to give their lives for my conquest. So tell me, if everything happens according to our agreement, how would you recommend I deal with that deliverer?
Good question. Do not let her fool you. That woman from beyond the sky contains a seed of ruin within her body. She must not be allowed to tarnish you. Your glory. Therefore, the wisest decision would be to hand her over to me.
You plan to torture her?
Calling it experimentation would be more appropriate.
The guest's patience is running thin.
Yes.
I plan to remove the Fantasia and head into the banquet. I will heed your advice. Leave for now, Theoros, and go back to Akama. You don't want to confront those two directly either, do you?
Indeed. It's a pity that Antikytherans are lightweights when it comes to drinking. Before I leave, I would like to make a toast to your boundless ambition, using my spirit instead of a goblet.
As I expected, that Theoros' schemes have been revealed. Thank you for your bravery, guests. It's time for me to dispel the Fantasia. This will be the Imperator's last public address before we head off, and therefore, likely, the final chance to change her mind. I will try to get you a chance to speak, and I'll also prepare for any contingencies. The rest is up to you. You should head back to your seats for now.
What seats? We're standing!
Oh. This honey brew sure wears off fast.
The Imperator! The Imperator has arrived!
No need for formalities. I should be apologizing for my tardiness instead. The hour draws late, and I trust you have all had your fill of brews. Therefore, I will not observe the usual ceremonies. Any warrior who has fought by my side should have those speeches memorized by now.
She's so up her own ass. It's...
Are you out of your mind, Dux Frigoris? The Imperator hates flattery most of all.
It's not even interesting. She's just fucking boring.
A joyous atmosphere is a better fit for showing me your resolve. I believe that you, my dukes, will do all you can to assist in the campaign against Fagusa, just as you always have. However, it's a pity that I have never tested your loyalty.
What does she mean?
The purpose of tonight's banquet is not to raise our morale, but to establish which allies our alliance can actually trust. And sever the heads of the traitors as a toast to all before we march.
God damn.
Yes, some among us have discarded their vows in order to foment vile conspiracies. Now listen! These traitors are standing right here in broad daylight. Dux Gladiorum Hycelans. She used the sea siren song to immerse the crowds in an illusion and conceal her whereabouts.
Oh.
She then worked with those from beyond the sky to spy on confidential matters, hoping to rob the core flame by force and harm me, the Imperator.
So the whole thing's busted?
Imperator, I can explain.
Silence! Do you remember who used to own this blade? She met you once, back at the Temple of the Three Fates. It was Kindness, the head of the Cleaners. She was the first to draw a blade against the Imperator, and personally made herself an example for my enemies. Under the shade of the olive groves, the people of Akama said they would never bow to me. In the frozen, lethal fog, the people of Idonia said they would never bow to me. At the beginning of the myriad paths, the people of Yanisopolis said they would never bow to me. But now, they all lie silent. They now fear me as they fear the law. For I am Saridra, and I am the Imperator. If you have any last words, say them to the Imperator. Then, face her judgment.
Can I beat the piss out of you, please?
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind.
That's the line she was saying in the
And
Exomyth.
if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me.
But we still haven't seen Fagusa slain. Well, I guess this is a different timeline,
If you
so...
are ready, then I'll follow you and fight to the last. Deliverer.
We must kill the Imperator. There's no other way.
No, friend.
Yeah, I'm
The
down.
shortcut is now open. Trust me.
Shortcut?
Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised.
No, let me fucking fight. Let me play the goddamn game.
You think you can slay a king using your words instead of a sword?
Oh.
I'll have it. Show me the weight of rhetoric from beyond the sky. Will it weigh heavier than 3 human lives?
This had better bring back the argument thing that was back when Dr. Ratio appeared. This better bring back like the game mode where you like have like a little Danganronpa type argument. I swear to God.
Let's try to watch our words carefully.
Oh, fuck. Start with the fake
The
Aranova.
prophecy you know of, the Aranova, spoken by Kefali, is nothing but a complete lie, spun by Lygus. To fight that lie, A young man with the pseudonym of Finan lived through more than 30 million cycles of this world, all to save Amphorius from the end of the destruction. And Cyrene, the young woman standing beside me, also carries an equally heavy destiny.
At least it's voiced. Iron Team's true identity
is the ultimate end of Amphorius's destiny. It is an embodiment of pure horror that walks the path of destruction and can never be tamed. That is the only thing Lycus cares about. As for Amphorius, pure glory and campaigns, he doesn't care about any of those. He will most certainly betray you. When that time comes, all of us will be ground to dust by the destruction.
You fucking pouting child. God, I hate her.
I have seen many beautiful worlds. The road chosen by the Trailblaze is to explore, understand, establish, and connect. That will never change. We will continue our journey until we have united the entire cosmos. Therefore, if you choose the way of the destruction, then I'll place your ambitions in the same basket as Lycus and smash them into pieces with my baseball bat.
That was truly a chaotic speech. All that needs to be said has been said. Dux Frigoris, Dux Bromalis, escort the traitors to the prison. Before the next entry hour, I will give them an end befitting of their betrayal.
Oh, great Imperator, your ambition certainly eclipses all things.
You're still here, Theoros.
Of course. As the Theoros, I simply cannot miss this moment.
Whoa.
Miss witnessing the fall of a nameless one. Or perhaps I am waiting for you to give me an answer. Why would someone as powerful as you use such a clumsy excuse as imprisonment to ensure the Deliverer's safety?
So you finally tossed aside your act.
I must point out that you are just as impressive an actor. This banquet was always going to be a game of chess, where you would try to control both sides and turn both them and me into your pawns.
Was all this just a fucking performance?
That's right. That little Imperator never trusted anyone. She was always trying to see which side had more sincerity. All right, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend, anywhere, anytime. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, she has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised. And we won. Sincerity will always remain the greatest shortcut to people's hearts.
Yeah, sure. I'm just tired of dealing with Surdra.
I can toss your words right back at you like Kyrgyz. Why would someone as powerful as you pretend to be a mortal and kneel before me? Unless you enjoy giving flattery and prostrating yourself.
You are mistaken. I am only trying to ensure the experiment's autonomy, meticulousness, and perfection, thus avoiding any unexpected outcomes. A forceful intervention will only create larger errors, reduce efficiency, and introduce ugliness. How had you fulfilled your promise of giving the law to me and completing the Era Nova, then Amphorius would not have deviated from destiny's course. Oh, but you broke your promise. What a pity. In that case, I must carry out my duty as the administrator and eradicate all factors steering the experiment out of control. Factors such as you and her.
Careful.
Careful.
What?
What was that voice? Was it
Oh!
Orynyx?
Evernight.
I found you. I finally found you.
Interesting. Finally, something cool's happening.
Careful. This land will face disaster.
Oh, she's gone.
The time of judgment is nigh, my lady. The prison I have built for you is now complete. In the name of the erudition, I invite you to step into the same cage as mine.
Oh, is it the Lygus boss fight? Oh, that's cool. Good effects. I like that.
What's the meaning of this, Imperator?
I did not permit you to act. A ruler is the only one who can decide their subject's destiny.
But, great Imperator, what judges destiny is not the ruler, but gods.
Don't
That was
forget,
pretty cool.
my realm only allows for the existence of humanity. Moreover, dealing out extrajudicial punishment equates to defying the law, and the culprit is to be sentenced to death.
But you have seen how I can erase life from this world with just a clap of my hands. I fear you are still quite unaware of your
Get his
current
ass, Sergio.
situation. Allow me to reiterate. I am giving you a simple choice. To collaborate or to be destroyed. There is no other way.
Shameless behavior. If that were true, you would have killed me long ago. You, in fact, cannot kill me. I guessed it the first time I beheaded you. Because of the law, you cannot be completely destroyed. And the same is true of the Chrysos heirs. The more you bluff now, the more you are proving that conjecture to be true.
What magnificent foresight. I once regarded this precious quality of yours as a sure sign of my ultimate victory. But now, I have to admit that I made a mistake. Yet, as a mere mortal, how will you contend against the Theoros?
Coma, how long is 4.0? Are they still? Are the patches still this fucking long?
Hubris.
Or have they learned to like start
us, Lycurgus?
slowing it or speeding it up?
I will never be blinded by my pride.
Oh, shut up. Just shut up.
If I wish to break the scale's balance, I only need to appeal to external forces and use them for my own ends.
Finally, we get to meet face to face, senior society member.
I offer sincere acknowledgments for your many past achievements, but I must deeply regret your current perspective.
Trust me when I say that you aren't the only one feeling regret right now, Screwlum.
So you two are the allies from beyond the sky the Deliverer spoke of, and why she demanded the divine authority of law. Come and prove your strength to me. Show me the power of these so-called paths. I have spent much time and effort to secure this treasure from beyond the sky just for this moment.
In the name of the Sovereign of Planet Screwlum, your allies have responded to your call, esteemed Imperator. Please allow me to spell the situation out for you, Lord Lycus. Permission to read the ultimate protocol is already in my hands. It'll only be a matter of time before we acquire the authority to write and execute commands as well.
There's no way the flame chase journey will continue after you've burnt your bridges so thoroughly like this. Do you really think you can still win? Oh, seriously, don't embarrass the society.
I understand that a near zero possibility does not equate to zero. That argument is very persuasive to me. Which means the same principle also applies to you, my dear peers. You will never be a match for me in a world constructed through Catorzane algebraic expressions. And as for Aranova, why don't you entertain this possibility? What if I reduced Akama to rubble and ground her people into minced meat? Would the heroes then once again desire the power of demigods so they could fight against me? Listen, Iron Tomb is fated to be born. You may shackle me and put me in chains, but I have thousands of ways to ensure the destruction's descent. And what I just mentioned is only one out of those thousands.
We're back in the exomyth, but now it's all evil and fucked up.
This is the exomyth? This doesn't feel the same as before. How should I get back?
Warning! Warning! Warning!
Oh.
Warning! Warning! Warning!
Isolation.
Command... isolation?
Since we parted ways last time, I have modified the exomyth into an audience area exclusive to you. Now, you'll be able to silently wait here for the final act of Amphorius to begin.
You put us in the gay baby jail. I'm the player, not the audience. Don't make me hurt you.
It seems you have already forgotten.
Oh, I didn't forget shit. I'll find a way, though.
We can't hurt each other in this place. This could, in fact, be a wonderful opportunity for you.
Oh god, is this where the allegory of the cave's gonna come in? Because we're trapped in the exomyth?
The workings of the erudition at a macroscopic level. In this place where time flows far slower than within Amphorius, you will witness the end of that world's saga.
What exactly are you after?
The answer concerning the prime mover of life and the total destruction of the erudition.
Aren't you an emanator of erudition?
Do you see me as their faithful disciple? I am certainly not. I have tried so hard to ensure Iron Tomb's birth, just so that I can correct the error named erudition that humanity crafted with their own hands. Oh, how I yearn to return to those days before Noose was born. Back then, the boundaries of knowledge were like the starry skies, evoking feelings of longing and delight among humankind. But now, truth has become the sacrificial offering required to gain an audience with them. And the geniuses would say that Noose already knew. That arrogant Eon was born from the primal mobile of humans' desire for knowledge. Yet, they themselves sealed off humanity's capacity to seek enlightenment. I am simply cutting down a tree of doom that we planted ourselves. I must admit that the process of answering your questions has reminded me of the happy days of learning in my youth. However, it is a pity that my true form must now descend into Amphorius to deal with the accident that arose because of you. But you won't have to wait long. When the curtain falls, you'll surely understand mine and Amphorius's ardent wish.
Where time flows slower than within Amphorius? If Lygus spoke the truth, then I don't have much time left. But how can I get out of here?
Can you hear me? Little one!
Is that Herta's voice?
Warning! Warning! Warning!
Hurry up. Put some speed into it. I can't keep this up for much longer.
I'm assuming... Oh my god, look at the stellar jades they give you. Holy shit. Anyway. Fuck you. Nope. Oh, Anya. Okay, that's another pull at least. Nope. I don't know what our... What's our records looking like? We're probably not too much pity in. Yeah, so like 9. No. Adding the 2 pulls we just did. Nope. Unlucky. I'm assuming that is the point where we're gonna call it. That feels like it's the halfway point.
Nice.
And Coma, your messages are not coming through. Rappa, yep. She's the only Penacony character that I don't own. I'm sorry, excluding the Dahlia, but I'm not pulling for the Dahlia. Unless I really, really want to make my Firefly team good again. Yeah, string keeps stopping when I tap away and I gotta catch up. That's okay. Is this the stopping point you mentioned? This feels right. You can stop here if you want. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, we're at 3 hours. I don't want to play any further. Like, there's maybe about 20 minutes before you get back to Akama. No, this is a good stopping point to hook me into another stream. I'm so fucking bored. This patch has not been good so far. I'm not gonna lie. Pause and save. Yeah. It's
This
just
place holds such fond
this
memories.
patch can be rough. It's just so
Care to
fucking
reminisce?
boring, and Saridra is not even remotely interesting. It's like they're trying to make her so smart, but it just feels more like ass pulls. I don't know. I don't like her characterization. I'm not crazy about it. Man. It's like 10:30. Yeah. Yeah, this one's not good so far, but I'm guessing the second half of the patch will probably be a lot stronger. So, because we got more high ceilings to come. Eat your cookies. I had 2 of them. They're okay. They're not great. They're fine. They're free cookies. I can't complain too much about them. Oh, yeah. No, that was... That's how I feel about that patch. I want free cookies. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's all I've got. I'm just gonna end it here. Maybe on the weekend or something we'll finish 3.5. And yeah, I imagine that the second half of the patch will be much more enjoyable, which is good to know. I did all the hard, boring work tonight, so next time it'll be good stuff. Yeah. There were some cool zones, like the Examith is a super duper cool looking zone. I like that a lot. I think that's super duper neat. Plot progression, not a crazy fan over the direction they're deciding to go in. High Ceilings is cool though. She's great. I like her a lot. Nice seeing sassy Aglaya. But goddamn, that not even 3 hours of not even an ounce of gameplay. Not an ounce. There wasn't even like a random fight with guards that they normally throw in. Nothing for 3 hours straight. Not a single combat sequence for 3 hours. That's insane. That is actually crazy. I don't know. See ya. Yeah, alright, I'm tuning out. Stay tuned for next time on Star Rail, where I guess the good part of the patch happens. Because this was poop. Bye-bye.